Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are still on the topic plane geometry. In the previous video, we considered the types of triangles and the properties of these triangles. In this video, we are going to use the properties of angles in a triangle that we have learned to solve some questions. So let's begin by picking the first question. Find the value of the letter or letters in the following diagrams. And we have been given our first diagram here. So I'm going to shift it to this side so that we can solve it. As I've been saying, whenever the question is given to you, consider the question very carefully, look at the diagram well, then record the properties that you've learned, then pick the one that will help you to solve the question. So let's consider this diagram that we have here. What can you say about it? We can see that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. There is one bar here and one bar here, showing that line AC and line BC are equal. So if this is an isosceles triangle, what we know is that the angles formed at the basis of the sides that are equal are also equal. So if this side here is B, from the properties of isosceles triangles, we know that this side here will also be B. So if triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, then angle BAC is also B. I hope that is clear, right? Because this triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. If this side here is B, then this side here is also going to be B. So we found here to be B, and we have here the question gave it to us as B. Now, if you're able to find the angle here, if you're able to find this angle here, the interior angle here, then we can use this, the sum of the interior angles of a triangle summing up to 180 degrees to find the value of B. And to help us find that, we have been given this outer angle here. We have been given the whole angle here, the one out here, to be 278 degrees. So if we assume that the interior angle here is N, we can use this property, the property that angles around a point sum up to 360 degrees to find N. Because if you assume this place to be N, it means that if you add N to 278 degrees, angles around this point C should give us 360 degrees. So you can use that property to find N. So what we are going to say is that angles around a point sum up to 360 degrees. So we have assumed this place to be N. So we are going to say that N plus 278 degrees will give us 360 degrees. From here, we can find N to be 82 degrees. So now we have been able to find this place here to be 82 degrees. Here is B, here is B. So we can add the interior angles and equate them to 180 degrees, because we know that the interior angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees. So B plus N will give us 180 degrees. We have already found N to be 82 degrees. B plus B will give us 2B, so plus N, which is 82 degrees, is equal to 180 degrees. 2B will be equal to 180 degrees minus 82 degrees. So 2B will give us 98 degrees. You divide both sides by B, and we divide both sides by 2, and B will give us 49 degrees. So you see, when the question is given to you, look at it very well, then record the properties that you know and use the one that will help you to solve the question. Here, we use the fact that this triangle is isosceles to find this side here to be B. Then to help us find it, we saw that we have to find this interior angle here. We have been given this outer angle here, so all we needed to do is that we add the value here to the one that you have outside here. Then that will give us 360 degrees. We use that to find N here. Then we use the fact that interior angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees to find the value of B. Let's take another question. We have this diagram here, and we are being told to find the letters. So we are finding A, B, and C. Now let's go. A, B, and C. Look at this diagram very carefully. What can you see? Straight away, I can see that triangle BDC. This triangle BDC is an isosceles triangle. Look at it. There is this line here and there is this line here, showing that this side here and this side here are equal. So if this side here and this side here are equal, and here is 48 degrees, then what it means is that this side here will also be 48 degrees. I hope that is clear. So triangle CBD or BDC, as I said, triangle CBD is an isosceles triangle. So angle CBD, which is this angle here, is 48 degrees. I hope that is clear, because triangle CBD is an isosceles triangle. It means that this side and this side are equal. So if here is 48 degrees, then here will also be 48 degrees. Now we can, because we are found here to be 48, here is 48 and here is C, we can use the fact that interior angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees to find A, because we have triangle CBD. We have this interior angle, we have this, and we have this letter here, so we can find it. So we can say that 48 degrees plus 48 degrees plus A will give us 180 degrees. So from here, 48 plus 48 will give us 96. We have 96 degrees plus A to give us 180 degrees. So if you simplify, A is giving us 84 degrees. So we found A. Let's move on. What can you see again? I can also see that this angle here, angle C, and this 48 degrees here are on a straight line. We know that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So if I add C to 48 degrees, I must get 180 degrees. So from here, C will give us 180 degrees minus 48 degrees, and C will give us 132 degrees. So you see, I've been able to find that. Now let's continue to find the last one, which is B. I know that vertically opposite angles are equal. Now look at it very well. This angle here that you have here, B, is vertically opposite to this angle here, angle ADB. Is vertically opposite to B that we have here. So if here is B, because we know that vertically opposite angles are equal, this side here will also be B. I hope that is clear. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So if here is B, then this angle here will also be B. Now look at this. We know here to be 20 degrees. We have found C to be 132 degrees. We know that the interior angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees. So 20 degrees plus C plus B, which are the interior angles of the triangle ADB, must give us 180 degrees. So interior angles of a triangle sum up to 180 degrees. So we can say that 20 plus C plus B will give us 180 degrees. So C is 132 degrees as we found in the previous slide. So 20 plus 132 degrees plus B is equal to 180 degrees. 20 plus 132 will give us 152. So plus B will give us 180 degrees. B, if you simplify, you are going to get 28 degrees. So you see, when the diagram is given to you, all you need to do is to record the properties that you've learned. So make sure that you know the properties. Record the properties that you've learned, then look at the diagram and see which property that you can apply to help you solve the question. Thank you for watching this video about angles in a triangle. See you in the next video, where we will pick more examples on angles that are in a triangle. Bye bye.